So while I'm here working on this warehouse property, this showed up on the back of a flatbed. So I'm sure I'll hear about this on Monday. Hey, welcome back, guys. Well, the weather's changing, time to close the pool for the winter. I used to cover it for the winter, but it caused all kinds of mess. Covers would blow off. I used weighted bags, water-filled weighted bags around the pool cover. Just never really worked out here in the desert. So this bubble cover lasts us a couple years. It costs us $500, so for $250 a year, it makes a 15 to 20 degree difference in that pool water. In the peak summer months, it'll get up to the 90s, which that's what I really like, actually. So here I am just cutting it up, and I stuff as much of it as I can into our trash, and then I kind of save bits and pieces to put a little bit in each week just to get rid of it. So you see me putting it under that table back there in my side yard, and a chunk of that will go in every week. It'll take about a month to get rid of all this stuff. So I just leave the pool uncovered for the winter. I put all the stuff away because we get some really gnarly winds when we get an onshore flow storm coming down from the north. Summer is a great time. We got a lot of good swim days in this year. Yeah, we had the wind like we normally do and you normally hear me complain about, but we got quite a bit of swimming in. There was a couple times where Mom and I just swam all day by ourselves, floated around out there. We even had a birthday party up here, so we're going to show you that footage right now. For 4 years, you never go in the cave and clean. I gotta clean it. I gotta vacuum it. And now I can't get you out of the cave.
There you go. Oh, solid. One more time. Here you go. Oh, all right. Next. Piper, you want to go again?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Piper. Whoa. Happy birthday to you.
Tell me how unimpressed you look.
How unimpressed? Why? Well, oh, did she tell you the joke?
Yeah.
So now that it's the end of the day and the party's over, tell me, did you have fun?
Yeah,
What was your funnest part?
I think the presents.
The presents, yeah. Yeah, me too. The funnest part for me was eating those killer hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah,
So what are we going to do now? Just swim till the sun goes down?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Well, watch. I can't swim to you.
Okay,
Watch.
show me. Oh, here she goes. Oh, look at that. Man, what a big kid. Dude, you're holding your breath really good.
Yeah,
Good job. Well, happy birthday, kid.
thanks.
Say bye, YouTube people.
Bye, you two people.
All right, so this will be Lincoln's first shot.
Are you okay? Good one, do it?
Big clap.
Yeah, make sure.
Now hold your breath, okay, buddy? Woo!
Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Oh, look at that look. Good job, man.
That was pretty fun.
Alright, this is my main recording camera, my GoPro 9 I've had for several years. And it's just hammered. During the last video, fog showed up underneath this lens and it was just raining outside. It's been to the bottom of my pool 100 times, never had an issue with being watertight. Now it's starting to have an issue. When I took the battery out, last time it was wet inside. This thing still works though, so I've completely aired it out. But it's seen better days. It's fallen off of dirt bikes. It's gotten shards shot at it all over the place. This one front screen is so scratched you can barely see it anymore. This front screen has scratches. Somehow they don't pick up in the video, but I think it's time for a couple new cameras. All right, here's the big progress. You know, I'm not a big believer in this whole chemtrail thing. I just always thought that it's too much work for the government to hide these emitting devices on these planes, and then planes are coming and going all day at airports. Like, someone's gonna see it and take a picture. But, you know, I just saw a TikTok and it got me thinking. The TikTok said the government has been shut down now for 2 weeks and they're posting videos of these clear blue skies. I have always believed them just to be crystallized exhaust, you know, hot air into a moist, cold environment, just like when your mom used to cook spaghetti in a big pot. Sliding glass window would get all fogged up. I live in a very high traffic airplane area. LAX is right there, Ontario is right there, San Diego, Orange County is right there, Vegas is there, Palm Springs is over there. There are planes flying all the time around my house. I'll show you right here. And I haven't seen one of those chemtrails in 2 weeks. And I normally see them every single day I come out here. They're out here. They're always coming out of LA, going northeast, back there. They're always coming in this way, coming in from back east, up north. They come in, they go over Big Bear, they turn final into Ontario and LAX. Just weird. What are your guys' thoughts on the chemtrail thing? To me, it just seems like a lot of work. And I've seen chemtrails out in the middle of the ocean when I'm on a cruise ship. So I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. What do you guys think? Put in the comments, what do you think? Are they real? Are they just exhaust from the airplane jet engines? And if they are real and the government's in on it, what is the purpose? What is the product we're getting rained down on us?
Like and subscribe.